Meteorologist Chad Evans, certified by the National Weather Association. Weather from where you live.
All right, this is live Doppler 18 velocity data that I took when that storm was passing through West Lafayette this afternoon. Now notice the red means the wind is blowing towards the radar side. Now the radar is very close to this area, so we've got wind here blowing towards the radar. In the bright green here, that's wind blowing away from the radar. So basically what we're seeing here is this is US 52 right here. This is Northwestern Avenue. The TV station's about right here. Amberley Village, which is a subdivision that had structural damage here, is up in this area. And then Greenbush would be out towards this way. And it shows us this was most likely a microburst. You can see the wind coming out of the storm, hitting the ground, and then fanning outward because winds are blowing this way here and this way here. And notice where the microburst was at, pretty much right over West Lafayette, especially here near the TV station. Had a wind gust of 75 miles an hour with a lot of tree damage and some structural damage, even some street lamps blown over. And we also had wind damage from the north here, northwest, towards Greenbush. So it really looks like a microburst from the current standpoint, at least from live Doppler 18. But tonight we're in better shape, really not much going on. Just a couple little showers around down here in our southern counties. You see here near Crawfordsville, and a little shower here just to the south of Attica. And these are very slowly drifting to the southeast. But boy, a very fascinating weather day today. We had several factors that caused this storm to really intensify, really blow up. Let's go to 3D now and kind of show you what came together. Now, we didn't have a cold front. We didn't even have a storm system today. It was very capped, very unstable, and very hot this afternoon. Well, because of the heat rising, we had a lake breeze front come off Lake Michigan, dive southward, but then we had storms last night in Iowa that put out cool air, put out a little outflow boundary, and where these two intersected, about right here, we had a storm pop right on that intersection of these two boundaries, and the storm started here in Pulaski and White County and drifted southwestward, popped through the cap, took up all the instability around it, and it was really like a supercell. It took up all the energy around it and focused it right in this area, and unfortunately, not only did it pop out some golf ball-sized hail here in White County, but that microburst in West Lafayette. So very fascinating setup this afternoon, but at least we're good for the time being. That's going to be very hot tomorrow. Highs low to mid-90s once again. The heat index dangerous, as high as 106 at Perrysville, 103 at Monticello, 101 at Rochester, and you better believe that's going to fire more storms. Now, Futurecast, again, had a really hard time. This is 8 o'clock when that storm is moving through. Didn't even paint anything at that point, but Futurecast is trying to paint some storms tomorrow. Not much, but some tomorrow afternoon. What I think is going to happen tomorrow afternoon, a line of storms is going to blow up in northern Illinois, develop into a Boeing line, slide through, and I think our wind damage potential will be a little more widespread tomorrow afternoon. Rather than just one microburst like we had today, we could see quite a bit of damaging wind as this starts here and then glides through tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. But tonight, though, areas of fog, 70 for the low, 94. We'll watch that severe weather threat tomorrow afternoon. Again, much more widespread than it was today. Stormy for the early half of the week, perhaps some more severe weather Tuesday, Wednesday. And then we are capped once again, highs in the mid-90s later on in the week.
Thanks a lot, Chad. Sure. And Matt, bad weather for the Cubbies too, huh?
Yeah.